Okay, so I just got out of Supergirl, so here's my spoiler-free review to the movie. So yeah, I don't think Supergirl is like the Oscar-worthy movie or movie that's gonna beat out Superman type of film everybody wanted it to be, but I had a lot of fun with it. This isn't gonna be some grand epic tale trying to tease the next big bad of what we're gonna be seeing within the DC universe, but instead just focusing on a story of Kara trying to simply save her dog. And I find that to be one of the more engaging plots of the film, Kara just simply trying to save her dog. As somebody who has a couple dogs of his own, it can definitely be hard to watch seeing Crypto going through all that pain. In fact, like I'm just on the edge of my seat throughout the entirety of the film, because you don't really know if Crypto could survive or not. Not gonna say if he does, but yeah, it is intense to watch sometimes. But to be completely honest, Supergirl wasn't really the character that stole the show for me in this. The real character that stole the show for me was, of course, Lobo. Jason Momoa as Lobo is so great because not only do we get to see Jason Momoa back in a DC property, but we got him playing freaking Lobo, one of my all-time favorite DC characters. And yeah, they do a really great job with this character, making him all notoriously known by everybody, despite the fact that most people have never really known him. He is pretty intimidating, super funny, and just really awesome. Honestly, after seeing this movie, I really want to see some sort of Lobo spin-off with like a solo Lobo movie or series. The action in the film is a lot of fun, and I also like how there are plenty of moments in this film where Kara is a little bit weaker than normal because of the planet's suns, depending on where she is. I think making her a little bit weaker for some fight scenes adds a little bit more difficulty to the plot, because if she were at full power like Superman in the Superman movie, then a lot of the problems in this film would be finished pretty easily. They don't really set up a lot for future events of movies, but I do feel like that in Man of Tomorrow, they are going to do something big with Supergirl and the story that we see her have in this movie. The pacing of the movie could be a little bit better, because I just feel like there are certain scenes where they drag on forever of staying in a certain location. Maybe it'll be better during a second rewatch of the film when I get the chance to see this with my friend or dad, but yeah, it could have been a little bit better in my opinion. I'm also not really the biggest fan of the new kid character in this film who's following Kara to try to get revenge on the people who unalived her entire family. It's not like she's a bad character or anything, but with how she would constantly get in the way of Kara and her quest to save Crypto, she could get on my nerves quite a bit. All around, this is a pretty fun movie that I don't really see it being the best of the DC Universe movies, but I still had a pretty fun time with it, where I could see it as a classic and a movie I would always rewatch now and again. I give this film an 8.2 out of 10, giving it a B. Anyway, that's the review. Go down to those comments to tell me if you're gonna go see Supergirl. Share this video with all your friends. And hit that like and follow button to get all my latest content.